Hello, Skyland family. Our worship service this weekend is provided by Bishop Leland at our West North Carolina Conference, and you can find the link to that in our weekly newsletter email. I'm going to have our announcements, and then I'm going to have a request, so hang on for that for a minute. But first, just some announcements. I hope you were able to join us last week in some form or fashion for Easter. It was a glorious day and a great day. We had the outdoor service, and then we had 2 indoor services and a live stream of the 10:30 service, and then that was posted later on YouTube. So I hope that in some form you were able to join us and have fellowship with your fellow Skyland members. It was great. Going forward, we will have as our default time, we will have 10:30 live stream services. So that's what we'll be planning on, unless you hear something differently. We'll tell you that for April 25th, we are planning on another in-person service. And that, like Easter, will have a reservation system so that we can have appropriately spaced seating, and it'll be limited to 50 people. So there will be more coming on that. So just stay tuned for that. The other things, please check your newsletter email to read about our next Wellington Manna Food Bank Distribution Day and the current needs for our blessing box and the other things going on in our church. So please check your newsletter. Now, on to my request. So first, let me say that I love being part of a congregation that is so kind-hearted and servant-hearted and outwardly mission-focused and generous. We are a congregation that if we see a need in our surrounding community, we respond to that. And you see that through our blessing box and our manna food box distributions and our COVID-19 relief fund. We are a congregation that loves to volunteer to serve outside our doors. But I'm coming to you with a request for volunteering inside our church. As we move forward and start going back toward whatever our new normal may be, we know that Skyland is going to need to maintain our digital presence and go forward with live stream and be able to reach outside our doors virtually. And we know that's just going to be a fact of the post-COVID world. For the last year, we've been able to watch videos on YouTube, and then we were able to move into live stream. And that has been due to the hard work and dedication of our staff and the able assistance of Scott Jones, who is our head of trustees. We're lucky to have Pastor Dan, who has a firm knowledge of the digital world and was able to get set up in the YouTube world to start with, and now has helped us transition into live stream. And he and Scott have been doing a great job of that. But as we look to move forward and hope to be in-person services and trying to live stream those services, then Pastor Dan and Scott are not going to be able to do it all on their own anymore. Pastor Dan's going to need to preach and run the services. And Scott, amazing as he is, can't do it all by himself. So this is where you come in. I am coming to you with a request for volunteers. We need volunteers to help us live stream these services. So I know your first question, do I have to have experience? No, you do not. We can train you. Any of you out there, anybody, we can train you. It's not that hard. As Pastor Dan has said before, if you can push microwave buttons, you can do this. This is something that's easy to learn. Also, you'll never be on your own. You're part of a team. It's not all your responsibility. Sure, your second question is, but what about my time commitment? On any given Sunday to live stream, you would come in maybe 30 to 45 minutes before the service, help check out the equipment, make sure it's set up correctly, plugged in and turned on and ready to go, and then you serve during the service with the sound booth, helping check either microphones and audio or cameras or whatever. And you're part of a team. It's not all just your job. So that leads to time commitment of how many Sundays? Well, you know how we have a team of ushers that rotates, and you know how we have a team of greeters that rotates. And those are important jobs because we want to welcome everyone who comes in our door. But this is just as important a job, and this is going to be just as important a ministry for Skyland as we move forward, as we try to maintain this virtual presence to reach outside our doors. We have found the importance of that during this COVID year, and now we know what it's going to mean to us moving forward. So we need, just like teams of ushers and teams of greeters, we need teams of live stream volunteers. So this is where you come in. If you are high school age or anywhere up above, don't have to have any experience or any knowledge. If you've got a little bit of time to help on a Sunday, then we can get rotating teams and have this ministry be strong for us to move forward and to reach outside of our doors. So I hope that everybody hearing this will think about this and pray about this and decide that, yes, this is a spot I can help, because this is very important to us. We are so great about volunteering outside our doors. Let's come in and volunteer in this ministry inside our doors that will have such an impact outside of our doors. So come on, Skyland friends, be one of the cool kids, join the AV club. All you've got to do is get in touch with Dan. Seriously, get in touch with Dan by phone or email. This is an important ministry for us, and we really are looking for you. So let's help move this ministry going forward. Thank you. I hope you have a great week.